So really, I would say if you have daughters, I think one thing for sure is besides just protecting and raising and supporting them is if you teach them financial security and make sure they're financially secure. Like you do the little things like invest for them when they're young, make sure they have plenty of resources when they get older, then they're not going to be as tempted to go sleep with somebody for $500, like because they'll have $100,000 in their investment portfolio that you help them to acquire. And then generally speaking, I think what it also does, remember, money is not the destination. So when you have the financial security, you can climb up Maslow's hierarchy. You can seek out true love because it doesn't have to be linked to money. You can seek out fulfillment because you don't have to just do things for the money anymore, right? Process it like this. Think about it like this. When you are sent into the world and you're dropped out here with extreme financial desperation, meaning no assets, no financial backing whatsoever, then a large percentage of the decisions that you make when it comes to relationships and career and what you do with your time is going to be controlled by money. I mean, if you go back to Maslow's hierarchy, security, financial security is way at the bottom. So if you did not achieve level one and level two, then what happens is that when you try to go to level three and you say, I want to do something that's really going to fulfill me and make me happy, the money's gonna the money your financial desperation will bitch slap you in the head and say, no, no, no. You think you can be happy? You think you can find yourself? No, you can't find yourself. You better go find $200 to pay this light bill on Tuesday. And so next thing you know, you are, as my friend, my good friend Tiara Williams would say, she said, I realized that we're all sitting here on this floating rock, flying through space, paying bills. And that's ain't that funny? That's a crazy way to look at it. But that's what it is. You're just sitting here on this floating rock, flying through space, paying bills. And paying bills becomes your top priority. Can't pay my telephone bill, can't pay my automobile. Maybe then we could chill. I don't think you do. So you and me are through. Do 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 do. So that means that if I can pay Beyonce's bills, she's gonna come and lay with me, and then we'll get to chill. I get to have sex, cause you ain't got no assets. Do 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 do. That's what you're saying. You're literally saying to me that if I can help you pay your light bill and your phone bill and give you the financial security that your daddy should have gave you, well, Beyonce's daddy did give. Actually, her father Matthew created her career in a lot of ways, so he deserves credit for that, and her mother too, Tina. Brilliant people, right? But really, process that. So what they're saying in this song, which was very popular, to a lot of young women, if you can pay my telephone bill and pay my automobile, maybe then we can chill. So you mean you're gonna get naked with me and possibly have my baby? If I could come in loaded with all kinds of disease, every disease in the book, maybe even get away with beating your ass once or twice, and as long as I have enough money, it's gonna be okay. Money becomes my get out of jail free card. Are you serious? Wow. And you think you just empowered yourself. You're not gonna be more powerful after that because that doesn't make sense to me. That's weird. And again, I look at it in a certain perspective because I'm an expert on money. All I did was study money for 30 years. So it's like, oh, you need some money. I don't have to go get all the money where the money's at. So so you mean we can get to work? Right? No, so my point in to say this is, when I hear songs like that, or ain't nothing going on but the rent, that's a depressing life. Why should your life be focused and centered around the rent? You got to have a job if you want to be with me. That's it. I don't understand that. So what I'm saying is leveling up really is your way to open up.